I needed to step away from everything, not just YouTube. I actually had a whole bunch of things going on, and I just needed to step away for a moment to find out what really mattered to me the most and what I really wanted out of my life. You may not be a YouTuber, but there comes a time when we do need a moment of reflection. And you know what I realized? I missed the creativity and the magic of bringing things or ideas to life. You know how people will say, what's something that you would do that you could do even if you didn't get paid? The one thing that I keep doing, even though I'm not getting paid, is YouTube videos. It's not the making of the YouTube videos, it's the creativity that goes into making the videos. So, like, how are you going to tell the story? Plus, also the content, the project that I'm going to create. And when it comes to my home, the projects that I'm doing, I actually imagine everything beforehand and then it comes to life. And so, And so that process of having something come to life really lights me up. Making videos became a chore. When I started really focusing on creating content to please the algorithm, listening to all the comments, some of them are well intended, some of them are a little whatever. And so some of that criticism can get to you. There's also been a lot of confusion in my brand. Back when I started with gardening. Share some of the health benefits of rosemary. It's a bush called Tuscan Blue. Then I changed the logo because I was like, no, it's not just in the garden, it's home and garden. Yeah, I love making our homes beautiful inside and outside because if we do, we can create more bliss for us and for the people that we love. And most recently, I was like, no, it's bliss, home and life. My core message is the same. I just want to be happy. The cool thing about YouTube is that it's starting to come back to authenticity. We are so fed up, both as viewers and as creators. We are so fed up with the phoniness and the pretentiousness of creating a false illusion. The truth is that the more people showing up exactly as they are, empowering others to be themselves and to not feel like they have to go uphold a certain level of standard, and then you're either going to be stressed about it or lose your essence, which sounds terrifying. We are humans. We are not AI. We are not perfect. Go over to the other room and chat some more. What? Ugh. I have a dog and a cat. Ugh, Prince. It's the kind that's gonna stain. I can't. I have to do this off camera. I just put some stain stuff on it, and this is gonna have to probably require cleanup with my Bissell machine. I have actually a video all about my little green Bissell machine. This was actually not planned whatsoever, but Prince just showed out. Previously, if something like this would have happened, I would never include this in my video. I would never, because Zoe the cat is constantly going back and forth. She interrupts my video. She starts talking too much. I mean, it's just a constant interruption with the pets. And I've let it become an interruption. I've gotten so obsessed about the videos being so perfect, or I had in the past, right? I was like, it needs to be right. Like, people don't want to see that. And maybe I was wrong. Maybe people do want to see the real you. Maybe we are done with the era of like perfection and everything needing to be so edited and so highly planned that it lost some of its like realness. And so, hands clean. I'm going to go grab my coffee now and sit somewhere else. I had to go get a sweater. I had to get comfy. I had to feed Prince. I had to take Zoe out. I had to do all these things to get back to the video. But look, I'm here. People don't realize the amount of dedication that goes into creating YouTube videos. Another thing that people don't often talk about YouTube is that it takes a long time for YouTube to take off, and it also takes a long time to create videos. My videos are very high production, meaning that it not only takes me time to make the video and edit it, but it also takes time to create the project itself. When I did a fence video, well, that took several days. When I did the concrete video, that took several days. It took several people helping me do that, and a lot of takes, and then a lot of editing, because that was done over several, like maybe a week or even two. Like, I can't just create it in one day. Actually, this is low production. This video right now that I'm making doesn't take me that much time. Even though I'm over there cleaning poop, I actually, Zoe, get down. Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Okay, I need a moment. Something else that I'd like to mention is the elephant in the room, really, is that for me, YouTube a lot of times was not sustainable. I actually invested all the money that went into every single one of my DIY projects. And even though I am monetized by YouTube, I do get Google AdSense money. And I also get some Amazon associate money. I'm still in the red, basically. This entire time, which is now going on to 6 years, I have been the one that's been affording this hobby. And I'm going to call it a hobby because that's what it is, because it hasn't made any money. I still have spent a lot of money on DIY projects and also YouTube courses, subscriptions, camera equipment or whatever it is, even this little lapel, all the things that you have to afford to be able to create YouTube videos. And I have to say, like, I record on my phone, so it's not even like I have the most expensive type of equipment or anything like that. So it's taken a lot of time and money for me to be able to do this. That has been completely an investment of my own. If you're wavering between decisions, how badly do you want to keep getting back on the saddle and getting back on the horse and like keep galloping and keep going? A lot of the battle is your own mindset. Time and time again, I came back to my creativity. Like, if you take away my ability to create on a consistent basis, and not just to create like writing out a script for a YouTube video, but also create with my hands, like paint that piece of furniture, paint that piece of furniture, paint that wall, paint another wall, create a pergola idea, or learn how to use wood in a totally different way. That is also vitally important for me. And I was starting to get really depressed because I wasn't doing what is really me. I was trying to fit a mold that was somebody else's. Like, oh, I should do this. They're doing that. That probably should work. I'm going to try that. Or, hey, the shiny syndrome, where I kept looking different ways and be like, what are you doing? What's working for you? Let me know, because maybe I want to do that. And I invested thousands of dollars, more than I'm kind of still in debt to pay back, to learn all sorts of skills that I learned, right? Because I kept like, what are they doing? I'm going to try that. Like, this actually brings me joy. I also heard something that I think is really cool. Your limitations create your talent, or something like that. I actually don't remember verbatim, but let's say it's your limitations fuel your superpower. If I had all the money in the world, I would just buy it. Done. However, because when you have limitations, when you don't have all the money in the world, then your creativity needs to like come alive to create something beautiful that you still love, to match the budget that you have. It's the process of creating where the magic happens. It is not in the painted room. It is not in the painted chandeliers. I made a really cool video about rub and buff and how not to use it on metals. I want you to take a look behind me. These are these gorgeous pendants. These lights used to be chrome. That wasn't what was cool about it. I mean, yes, they're light pendants in the kitchen island. They're amazing. I love them. I look at them every day and I'm like, oh, I love them. They're so unique to me. That's a great outcome, but that's not the beauty of this channel. The beauty of this channel is the entire storyline of how those pendants were made. Getting to know how I operate has been key. And that might be true for you. Like if you're struggling with like, should I do this or should I not? Whenever you say like, I should, there's a clue there for you. If you're really shooting on yourself, it's time for you to really question why. Why am I doing this? Why do I think I should do this? Is this really what I want to do? Or is this what I think I need to want to do? Or is this what I think would be appropriate? Or is this what I believe others are imposing on me that maybe I would get approval from them? Because a lot of things that I have done in my life have been about gaining approval. If you're doing things for others in any way, shape, or form, I urge you to figure that out. Your dreams, your opinion, your what you need really matters. And so it's like putting yourself on a higher category of I am important. I am worthy of living the life I want to live. Not because they said so, but because I want to live it that way. I would like to share the things that make me happy, that bring me joy, so that you can understand how powerful creativity can be in your life. Looking forward to something that you create, that you get to imagine and then put it in a piece of paper or put it into whatever and create it, it is beautiful. No, you did not. I don't know if my pets were like, oh, really? You want to be real? Have this. See how real you can be on your video. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. This was completely structured differently. Like I have an outline of how I'm supposed to do the video, but it never ever goes according to plan. All that said, I believe that I have discovered that things need to change around here. So the videos that are coming up are going to be way more like this. You might even see some messy things. You might see a little bit of poop somewhere. You might even see my cat meowing in the background. And I'm just not going to stress about it like I did in the past because it was driving me nuts. I am going to continue to share DIY projects that I can afford. I might just be doing them a little bit differently than you used to, not like how-to video. Because what I really want now is connection. I want to make stronger, more meaningful impact. I did change the title of my channel to Bliss, Home and Life because this is about life. This is about how creativity inspires me throughout my life and how it can do that for you as well. I created a website called blisshomeandlife.com. I think the idea is to have more opportunities to connect. I'm going to get back on the saddle, back on the horse, and try this again. This is my third try. So I guess they say third time's a charm. So my goal is that you are thrilled and excited to be here, learning something, sharing live, seeing my imperfections, and just feeling inspired to do the very best for yourself, to want to like create something beautiful with whatever it is you have, whether you have a lot of money or not have a lot of money, it doesn't matter because creativity comes from within and it is a great manifestation that you can see on the outside. So many changes coming up and I'm so excited to share so many things with you as they will evolve naturally. With that, I'm going to say you can create bliss at home and in your life. I'll talk to you later.